Lomachenko back, Lomachenko back. Meek Mill had that song, Tupac back, Lomachenko back. You know, he said his top-ranked contract is expiring. Rumors that he could be sliding his Zuffa. I mean, I don't really care. You know, people, oh, he dug Tank to retire. It kind of sounds like to me, if this is true, he seen the money that Zuffa was throwing out, and he was like, let me get into the mix. You know, Tank locked in with with Al Heyman, but I don't care. I mean, maybe, you know, him and Lomachenko, him and Shakur have a fight, or whatever the situation may be. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification. Increase your chance, get notifications, you go live or drop video. Man, I don't make no sense. I mean, I just heard Josh Taylor say, damn, you know, he wish he would have been in the window where Zuffa was giving money out of his peak. I mean, told y'all, man, can't nobody afford not to work in this country. If you retire, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people retire and come back and, you know, for their kids to go to college or whatever the situation may be, they retire to pay off their home or whatever and then come back and still work. You know, and can't nobody afford to retire. The way inflation is tearing it up, you know, especially if you got wife and kids, even if you got college fund, people understand women like to spend money that y'all don't have. And if you do have the money, like to spend that and the money that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, they push dudes to be ambitious and to make more money, and because they want to spend more money. And then, you know, when y'all in a financial crisis, you know, everybody blame you. You know, and that's just what it is. So can't nobody afford not to miss, you know, if you willing and able to get this type of money, you got to come back and get this type of money. You know, that's just what it is. It's hard to live on a fixed income and you got other people under your household, you know, but I mean, I'm guessing, you know, maybe they want to put them in there with Shakur. I don't know what the plan is. I really don't care. It makes me no difference, him coming back or not coming back. I mean, what does it matter? What is it? Does it get me excited? No. What get me excited if they just start fighting each other? That's what gets you excited. Everybody start fighting. You know, Bill and Jay Prince got on the phone. Oh, we do it down the road. And it's like, man, ain't no tomorrow, Rock. Ain't no tomorrow. You know, they think it's a tomorrow. And that's the issue. Everybody want to wait, play the waiting game. And I ain't got, you know, at the end of the day, man, if it ain't a fight worth me watching, I'm not going to stop and that's anything at this point in sports. If it ain't worth me sitting down and watching and spending my time, I'm not going to watch it, dog. Most of these sports, you can watch the highlights and you don't feel like, when the last time you feel like you missed something epic happen? You know what I'm saying? Like last time something really epic happened in boxing, like, oh man, I wish I would have been. Nah, nothing. The rhetoric and the talk is the epic thing about it. They get into the fights, they make these high caliber fights, and everybody fighting being scared to lose. Then you got ninjas like Loma after the fight crying. You know, crying. Like, what the fuck you crying for, nigga? You could have did more in the fight. Everybody's, and you can blame that on social media. Everybody's scared to lose and become a meme, but it comes with the territory when you fight on the grand stage. Just think back in the day, the gladiators, they was in there. It wasn't no meme. It was you was gonna be a tombstone. You was gonna be dead. You know, a lot of people talk shit and make fun, but they can't do what you do. Everybody talk about what they would have did if that was me, man. Please. They talking about AB. A lot of niggas would have did a far worse than AB. Real talk. Most of these dudes ain't got a lick of discipline to get into shape to make to make weight, to get to a title, to get on top. Most people don't even have discipline. You start talking about self-improving and doing better. Oh man, I ain't with that shit. Cool. Cool. You know, a lot of these dudes raised by women and they want to be in victim mode. Oh man, I'm 400 pounds and I can't do nothing about that. You can control that, bro. Remember All About the Benjamins, what did he say? He said, "There's money out there. I just got to put my name on it." You know? Remember Jadakiss said on my favorite rap song, "We gon' make it." He said, "Never say you can't do it till you try it first." The young niggas be the eager ones to pull it. It's a message in everything. Trust me, even a bullet. You know, and that's facts. You'd be surprised how much the mind holds you back. That's why Usyk said, you know, 37 and, you know, it's the new whatever. It's basically a mindset a lot of the times. Now, do you got to train different? Yeah, but, you know, who he come back against, if it's interesting, I watch. I enjoy watching Lomachenko, mix it up in the blender. Really ain't too many boring fights in his profile, you know. But he got amateurized like a lot of those Cubans. They don't talk about that because of skin color, you know. But he got amateurized. He ain't going for the Kill Bill, and that's the difference. A lot of these dudes, and some, you know, somebody made a great comment. I wish I could remember who made the comment, but a lot of these dudes made great comments. So I gotta speed past this. I don't care. You shouldn't have jumped in front of me to begin with. This motherfucker jumped in front of me on the back of his truck. He got in the dirt in the road in the back of his truck. Oh, 70 miles max power. All right, pussy, why are you in the fast lane? All you can do is 70. Why are you in the fast lane? That's what I don't understand. You blowing your horn and you cut me off. You cut me off first. And you talking about, oh, I'm sorry, sad face, only do 70 miles an hour. Okay, why you ain't over there in that lane then? And you holding everybody back. You don't see behind, it's 20 cars behind you. Yeah, get your pussy ass over. Dumb motherfucker. That be killing me, dog. Like y'all, like they really need to take everybody's license in general and make people retake the test. Cause half these motherfuckers can't read. So I know they just cheating the test. They need to have somebody in there watching these people take the test because they don't even understand the law, the laws of the road. That's what be killing me, dog. If you want to go slow, the slowest you go or the speed limit, you go to the far right lane, the exit lane. That's what that lane is for. The middle lane is, okay, I'm going to do the speed limit, the middle ground between going fast and just above the speed limit. That far left lane, you supposed to be gigging. You supposed to be tearing up the pavement and shit. You know, but like I said before, man, most of these people can't read. So I know can't speak English, but you got a fucking license. How? Me speak no English. I call team up. You call team up. Me speak no English. Me speak no English. You like, all right, bro. I don't, you know. And he driving on the road. How the fuck are you driving on the road? You speak no English. It's crazy. Well, Lomachenko said he lost the Devin Haney. He said, where do you go from here in your career, Loma? No, I go home. But who I want to see him fight, I don't give a fuck. He want to get in there with Dula Mason. He want to squeeze down to 30 and fight the winner. Shocking, Lil bro Ford. You know, even though Shakur posted that, he want to get in the mix with Shakur. I'm cool with it. You know, I know he gonna jump up and rematch Devin. So that we know I too small to go to 47, but then they asked Mayweather, go to 60 to fight Gennady Golovkin. Yeah, go to 60 and fight Golovkin. Don't say you can't do it till you try it first. We tired of nigga dominating boxing. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, cool. You know, if he in the fight, man, if it's worth watching, I'll tune it in. But to be honest, it ain't been much worth watching, to be honest. In general. You know, really, I'm kind of scratching and itching for college football and baseball to come back on. So ain't really much to watch. Ain't much to watch. You know, you know, the movie game is killing it right now. So they got a lot of really good movies coming out finally after, you know, the hiatus because of the pandemic and the writer's strike. Some TV shows wrapping up. But other than that, from the sports game, man, shit garbage. Shit garbage. Not garbage, garbage. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.